In this quick video, we're going to use CustomerIQ to improve our help documentation. Now we're going to do two things. We're either going to improve articles that we already know about that we want to improve, or we're going to use CustomerIQ to discover frequent questions and then write a new article to answer those questions so that we can decrease the number of support cases we have and generally help the customer's self-serve experience. So first step is you want to sign up for CustomerIQ, get a free workspace, and then connect your help desk or import your help desk tickets. What this is going to do is connecting Zendesk or Hubspot or the import of tickets like we have here gives the AI assistant context of all of the customer issues and will help you write articles really easily. So jumping right in, if we know we want to write an article about, for example, how to set up our Acme roller skates, all we have to do is create a prompt that will steer the AI for our desired structure. So in our case, we want summary, steps, and conclusion. So my prompt is this. I'm going to say, write me a how-to article about how to set up the roller skate. So I just need to go to Ask AI, open our assistant, and paste in our prompt. And I'll just click go. So what this is going to do is it's going to use the knowledge it's gained from our connected help desk to write out this article, and then I can just iterate on this article using the assistant and docs. Every time that it uses information that it's gleaned from those different support tickets or really anything you've added to your workspace, the assistant will cite those in these little tags here. And when it's done writing, we can show you exactly what that looks like with the tag. Awesome. So you can see it's also following that format that we gave it. Cool. So this is what we've got written. We can look at an example of an insight if we just click on it and open it. So this is a support ticket, and we can see exactly who said it and all the great context here. So if I want to work with this text, I just click add to doc, and there we go. Now I can iterate over this however I want. If I wanted to change some of this text, I can just copy, say, make this shorter, paste it in, and it'll go through and help me out. And I can just keep adding back and forth between the assistant and the doc. Awesome. So next step, that's how we improve articles that we already know about that we want to improve. Now we're going to look at what articles should we be writing in general. So we're going to create a view. We're going to set the view to discover. And then we're going to use those themes to do the same thing and use the assistant to write the documentation. So I'm going to go over to views and let's create a new one. And first thing is let's set some filters. So I'm going to filter by, the folder is support tickets. Great. And I want to only look at questions. So I'll look at the category is question. So I'll apply that. And what we've done now is we've already just filtered out all of the highlights in our workspace by support tickets and specifically questions folks were asking. So now I'm just going to set this to discover, and this is going to run the clustering algorithm to group all of the similar questions together for us to look at here and then write documentation from. Okay, awesome. So we've got some queries about customization. People asking about how to customize their skates. So all we have to do now is just open our AI action menu here and say outline help documentation. Cool. Now something to consider, and this is a great example, is sometimes the clusters are just broadly about the skate experience, but what it writes is you might end up wanting to write more specific articles than what it provided. So what I do is I use these as kind of an outline for a handful of different articles that we want to write. So let's add this to the doc. We're going to go back to our doc we were working on earlier, and we can see we've added it here to the bottom. And so we're just going to write a series of posts now on how to enhance our rocket skates experience. So let's just copy this and say, write a how-to article on the following topic. And now we can use our outline here with the assistant. And similarly to what we did before, it's going to keep using the context that it has in the workspace. So it'll write really a close to factual outline here and get us like 80% of the way where we need to go to write some great help docs for our customers. So we'll add this to our doc, and there we go. Now we have improved our help documentation, both from documents that we knew we wanted to work on, and we also found some new topics that we wanted to write about.